be gone, be gone.
Jestr here, and welcome to our live stream.
Does anyone? Mic's not picking up. The mic's not picking up. Mic's not picking up. My mic's on, yeah. Well, yeah, how's it, guys? Welcome to our stream. We stream Friday mornings at 9 and Wednesdays as well. Wednesdays at 1. Thanks, we're glad you can join us here. I don't know, it's just not registering. It says it's connected. Okay, wait. Talk now.
Hold on.
And now you're in.
Are we in?
Yeah.
Is it picking up?
Picking up.
Nice. Thanks everyone. Nice to have you with us on a Friday. Today we've got a bit of a special stream since it's our last stream for a few weeks. As Monday, I'm out of the country for 3-4 weeks. So I thought today we could just hang out and just chat and yeah, you know, just hear a little bit about what you guys are thinking about the streams. I've got this thing that I need to finish up here. I'm just giving this back section a second coat of black, and then I'll flip it around for you and you can see what's on the other side. It's shaped like a beer bottle. I don't know if anybody wants to take any guesses as to what brand it might be, but yeah, I'm open to it, and either way, yeah, we'd love to hear from you. Please hit us up in the comments. As always, I've got Brendan upstairs there, and yeah, we're stoked to be here with you on Friday. It's gone, and you know, just hear what you guys have been thinking about the streams in general. You know, it's something new that we've been trying over the last couple of weeks, and I've really enjoyed it. But I would also love to hear from you guys as viewers. So yeah, please, you guys let me know what you think in the comments there. Yeah. Like I said, the streaming in itself has been cool. It's been a really rad process for me to be able to not only make a work, but make it in collaboration with you guys as viewers. And yeah, you know, I think it's brought out some really interesting results and given me an opportunity to really broaden my creative output, if I can put it that way, from just being a painter to, you know what I'm saying, now also working with video elements and to working with animation. And I've really enjoyed that. I found it super enriching for me as a person. So yeah, thanks to you guys for being on board with that, you know.
So we have our first guest on our game. What's that beer?
What's that?
Mario suggested Zulu Pepsi.
Zulu Pepsi? Nah, unfortunately not, eh? Unfortunately not. But it's in a brown bottle. It's also in a brown bottle, I'll say that much. It's in a brown bottle. So it's pretty close. I hope you're doing good there, Mario. Happy Friday, Boot. I hope to see you and Helen again real soon. I don't know if I'm going to see you before I leave on Monday. Well, actually fly out on Sunday night. But we'll definitely make a plan to hang out when I'm home. For sure. Like I said, I just want to give this backside a second coat. And then we can flip it. So a couple of more guesses. Anybody else? Anybody else who's wanting to join our game show here? I think this is looking nice and solid.
We can tell you one thing. You're not going to win anything. Except for pride.
Although, I mean, yeah,
maybe we'll
never know.
If
yeah,
we
I was
see
going
you,
to
we'll
say,
get
if
you
you
one
get
of these
anybody
beers.
who gets it right, if we have a beer next time, it'll be on me. So that's a win. That's a win.
And this is definitely a beer you'd want to have.
Yeah. We'll say that. Our POV cam is also on charge. So as soon as that's got a bit more power, we're also going to put that online for you cats. I've got some typography work, just freehand lettering that I need to do on the other side of this beer as well. So I thought that would be a nice one to have with the POV cam, you know. I think today we're going to be here for about an hour and a bit. As mentioned before, I leave on Sunday evening. I've still got quite a bit of things I needed to sort out, so still got to get through to those today. But I'm feeling good about all the things I've gotten through so far. I've got still quite a bit of social media work that I need to do in relation to these animations. The idea that the work I'm doing overseas will be to push these animations as well at a particular what they call a hacker house, which is like a work gathering conference for people involved in the cryptocurrency spaces. So this particular one is for a blockchain called Solana, which is where we're going to be selling these animations. And yeah, stoked to go and check it out. I'm going to link up with my brother Tawi, and yeah, we're going to head out together because he's the dude that's helping us put them online. Sure, you suck. So yeah, I'm stoked on that. Very, very excited. All right. One nice little scoop here, then we can let this dry, I think. Just for a few minutes. We can check it out. Where you guys all watching from today? I hope everybody out there in internet land is worked up for the weekend. That's looking nice. Is this NJ that we're listening to? Okay.
I want to say it's Zane.
Big up Zane. We love you, Zane. So if you're new to our stream, we play a lot of local Pretoria stuff in our stream beats kind of vibes. Zane Wolf, aka Physicist, is one of our main contributors, and yeah, we're huge fans of his work. For sure. There we go. Nice. I think this is looking nice and solid here, guys.
We've got Shooter coming in saying, Waza!
Yo, what up, Shooter?
What's
Thanks
up,
for
dude?
joining us, bruh. Appreciate it.
How's it
We've
going?
got a bit of a special stream going on today because it's our last stream for a few weeks.
Whoa. Shooter just guessed it right.
What did you get?
He guessed Focal Vlogger.
Really? Oh!
Damn,
well
son.
done, man. Well done. Yeah,
Okay,
it's a
well-
Focal Vlogger.
We owe you a fork off at some point.
Yeah, at some point, hit us up. We link for a beer. We owe you a fork off, right? That's exactly what it is. Are these sides wet? Maybe I can turn it around for you guys. No, they got me. Alright, let's check it out. I'll do like a little crab shift here. Ta-da! So that's the idea with this thing. This is for the Capital Craft Beer Fest, which is happening on the 17th, right? 18th.
It's happening on the 18th.
18th of June at the Pretoria Botanical Gardens. So yeah, this is going to be a feature at the Focal Lager stand. Shout out to all the dudes from Focal Lager. Yeah, I appreciate you guys always supporting me in my work. So yeah, that's this thing. Painted this last night. Hope you catch dig it. We need to make a standstill today to make it stand by itself so that people can stand behind it and put their faces through here, take a photograph. But yeah, I think it came out quite cool. Cats, let me know what you think in the comments. As I mentioned, what we're going to do today still is do a bit of the typography that I need to put on the beer itself, on the label, which is like along the top here and then just along the bottom. Fly, what are you doing?
Shooter says, damn, looks sick.
Shot, thanks dude. Yeah, I think it came out really nice. I think it's for a little, like I say, freehand painting with a, you know, label. All of this stuff I did with stencil. I just cut it off with like one-time stencils, but you can kind of see here.
Mario says, awesome stuff, Jared.
Yeah, thanks Mario, big up. You can kind of see here, this is how I did it. So I had a big printout that I then separate into the different layers, and this is more just to get a proportion of where the labels actually sit in relation to the scale of the bottle itself. And then I use the same piece of paper to then cut out all the little details for each separate segment. So you can see how that would fit there, and then I use that to kind of just mark out the proportion of this line, and then use the center bit to cut the little skull bit, a little hand font on top where it says it all falls apart, and there's one at the bottom here. What does it say? Passion, liberation, independence. So that goes at the bottom over here. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today.
Mario's a genius, and he says, now we just need a real one that size.
Right? I agree. No, then we're proper styling, I agree. Put that there. Just touch up a few of these little markers. So once I'm done with the painting, the whole painting itself, we then just take a spray varnish and we just hit it with a spray varnish just to get it to seal nicely. And once we're done that, then like I say, we're actually going to attach the base and the legs so that it can stand by itself, you know. But yeah, be sure if any of you guys have plans to attend that beer fest on the 18th, yeah, check out the Fork of Lager stand. Come take a photo with this thing. You know, I'll be mad chuffed to see it for sure. So yeah, big up Shooter. You're on fire, bruh. On fire.
Yeah, he just came out of the bat swinging.
Hey, right?
He came out
legit.
swinging.
But it was the same even when we had the whale joke contest. Also, Shooter.
Yeah, just came out swinging then too. On his game.
On his game. On his game. How thick do we want to make this? Let's just see. How thick are these strokes? It's quite thick. I think we actually want to go with the smaller one. That's slightly bigger though. Sorry, I'm just trying to decide what scale I want to do this lettering at. Yeah, okay. Let's start with the top one here, I think. So yeah, Shooter, I thought because, like I said, today is our last stream, and I've still got this thing to finish up and deliver today, and a couple of other things. I thought we'd just take the opportunity to just chill and chat, and just hear what you guys have been thinking, hear from you guys what you've been thinking about the streams, and, you know, what you might like to see happening with it going forward. Or even, like I say, you know, just your sentiments and just a chance for us just to chat and hang out without my mask on. Yeah, you can hit us up with any thoughts and ideas you've had about our stream. I know you've been one of our most consistent watchers, so thank you so much. I really, really do appreciate your support in this new thing I'm trying out. but I like to try the new stuff, you know. I'm heading out of the country on Monday. Well, actually Sunday evening. So we won't be streaming for the next few weeks, but I'm back on the 11th of July, at which point streaming will resume as normal. So no frets, no frets. Is this short straw again?
Yeah, I think it's looping. This is the most summertime winter stream ever.
Alright.
Beer, shades in the background.
Right?
strawberry.
And it's fucking retardedly cold outside. But it's okay, you guys make me get hot under the collar. So much I like it.
Saucy. So for the finer lettering and stuff, gotta do it with a brush.
Yeah, also just because it looks nice and clean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, if you try to stencil that, it's gonna be a bit messy.
a stenciling would be fine. It would also just take time to cut the stencil, you know what I'm saying? So with that same time, I may as well just take a deep breath and just do it one time with the brush. The stenciling would be cool, but like I say, you know, there is also then the time factor to cut the stencil too, you know. And this because it's more of a, how can I say, it's not branding directly as in the logo, you know, it's more like part of the brand identity, but kind of just fills the element of the bottle. So even once I've done the type, I'm gonna come with a white and just dust on top of that, just to make it look like it's like kind of just like a little glare on it, but also not like so just flat, you know.
And it's also that beautiful beer frost.
Yeah, it can look like that too, you know.
Ice cold.
Falls apart with, so there's an S and then apart. S's are one of my trickiest things to do with flat brush. They're nice to do with a flat brush, but we just got to focus so nice to keep a proportion right in the stroke of the letter. Ironically not. Yeah, if
Wait,
I
let me
was
say that again with
I
my
was
mic
from
It could be with the right attitude.
if I was from Greenland, I would came here and I'd be like, wow, no snow. Yeah, definitely got to get my bikini on.
We got Dylan in the comments saying, "What's up, yo?"
Yo, what up, Dylan? Thanks for joining us, dude. Happy Friday. We've got a bit of a unique stream going on today because we're not painting the wall. We're painting this Fokhof Lager cutout artwork, which I've made for them for the Capital Craft Beer Festival on the 18th of June. And it's our last stream for a few weeks, unfortunately, because I'm not going to be in the studio from Sunday evening onwards for 3 weeks. So today's our last stream for a little while. I thought I'd just take this opportunity to, yeah, you know, have a chat with you guys and just, you know, stream without my mask on as well. So yeah, just like a conversation vibes for today. And you guys can check out the lettering process for this.
Also, Mario is on point because in
What's Mario
quotations, beautiful beer frost.
Yeah.
Lekker.
What about beautiful beer frost?
He's laughing at the fact that I said beautiful beer frost.
Oh yeah.
It's just so beautiful though. Start cheering up.
Yeah. Brings a tit to my eye. So yeah, no, big up to you, Dylan. Thanks for joining us, bro. We love having you here with us. Like I said, I'm gonna miss you cats over the next little while, but I'll definitely be taking lots of photos and generating lots of content from my painting and travels. So yeah, follow me on my social media platforms, and I'll definitely be sharing the best stuff with you cats. Sure. A-P-A-R-T, apart. I've sometimes just got to remind myself of the spelling of things because of you can easily make a fuck up if I just get, you know, too into the...
That's what's always freaked me out about tattoo artists and doing lettering.
Yeah,
What if you're not paying attention? Or you are always paying attention, hopefully, but imagine you're tattooing someone and like forget spelling.
Yeah, no, it happens, bro. It legit happens. And I mean, for me, that's what's nice about painting is that at least I can just paint over it. Like, it's a mission, but I can always just paint over it.
I guess you could cover it up, but
yeah, but I mean,
then you don't get the lettering you want it done.
Yeah, not in the place at least. You know, there you're just gonna have to black it out. Or at least cover it with something else. You know.
Just use Tipex.
Get a tattoo of some Tipex on top of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not
But
just
then the
a
Tipex is misspelled.
A Tipex pen, yeah.
I think like the most classic and my favorite bad tattoo I've ever seen on the internet is, it's like in quotations and it says, "It's is my life, Bon Jovi." Or John Bovey, sorry.
John Bovey.
John Bovey. But it's even like I-T''S.
Oh.
It's is.
It is, yeah, it's as in...
like it is.
Yeah, as in like a ownership.
Yeah.
Oh, lol. Oh, lol. Yeah, no, look, you get some really special ones. There was even a South African page on Facebook called Scratches. I don't know if any of you guys were part of that group on Facebook, but it was legit a guy who would just like try and stay anonymous, I guess, for his own kind of like safety, but just post the worst, like legit the worst South African tattoos, and then completely just expose the artist, like put their shop there, put their contact details, and then just be like, yo, don't ever fucking go to this cat. Only if you want to look like a legit football, go get a tattoo there.
Totally makes sense why it was anonymous.
Yeah, totally. Yo, dude, like fucking the whole page, all the comments were just like people debating. Like a lot of people would be on board with what he was saying, but then these artists and their friends would come on and then be like, oh no, who do you think you are? And we're gonna find you. And yo, it was like the best shit to read in the comments.
I've also seen one.
Scratches,
Maybe it was even on that Scratches group of like someone getting a portrait of Angelina Jolie from Tomb Raider.
Yeah. No, I've seen that's a very popular internet one. But yeah, that one is legit terrible. Legit terrible. I think there's even like an unveiling video with that one, and where they put the soapy saline solution on, and then they wipe it away with the tissue. And that dude's like, you can kind of see like he's like not sure.
Am I being punked?
He's not sure how to feel about it.
Do you think if you were to tattoo a Foco Vlogger onto your body, they would give you free beer?
I don't think forever. Maybe they'd give you a six-pack.
Oh.
I think they'd give you a six-pack at best.
I'd hope at least like enough beer to cover the cost of the tattoo.
Nah, I doubt that. Because they would be like, yo, that was still your prerogative, buddy.
I remember there was a good buddy of ours who's unfortunately not with us anymore, Chap.
Yeah, rest in peace, Chap, man. Fuck.
He got Arcade Empire's logo tattooed on him,
Yeah,
and they gave him free entrance for life.
yeah. But he also worked there for a while.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, Chap was a classic barman there. Yeah, rest in peace, Chap, man. Fuck. I haven't seen or thought of that cat for a minute. Yeah, and he was such a lacquer dude, eh? He was such a lacquer dude.
He was a very, very champion.
Everybody loved Chap. If you were in the East, you knew.
I'm trying to think of the logistics of if you had a beer this size that was real. Do you know how hard it would be to take a sip?
Yeah, you'd have to. You'd have to have like a little tap at the bottom, in the bottle.
Yeah, like a massive glass
Yeah.
keg.
That just kind of funnels it out.
That's a lot more practical, because in my mind I thought you'd have to have like 5 homies with you at all times.
No, the problem is with having 5 homies with you all the time is that they also want a sip of your beer.
Yeah, but that's the beauty of it. Is
There's
that
a
you
big
all
enough
take
beer.
turns lifting it from the back, taking a sip. This is some NJ.
This is NJ.
Yeah.
Shout out NJ. Yeah, I've really been enjoying his stuff in our stream as well. I think the dude makes some really nice tunes. Super talented cat. I'd love to see him playing more shows. So as I mentioned, the idea here is that I just want to get the writing down, and then I'm going to come with this white on top of it again and just kind of dust it over it so that once again it's not so stark and flat in relation to the rest of the bottle, but also then got like just a nice like kind of a shape with it, and also pushes it a little bit back so that you've got the logos that stand out nice and strong, you know. How did it look with me in the hole there, in this beer? Did it?
It looked really cool, yeah.
Because we haven't seen it yet. Like I said, we legit just drew this thing out and, you know, cut the shape and then got right into painting it. So I haven't seen what it looks like with anybody in it other than, like I say, in my mind's eye. So super stoked to go back and watch the video now and see what that looks like. Let's just give this little F and stuff a second coat here. So that it also looks nice and solid.
I'm sure with the camera you can still see this perspective against the other artwork, but this is quite a big bottle.
Yeah, yo, dude, delivering it
very
is going to
cool.
be another mission, but we'll figure that out later today. While we're at it, let's just do this little bit here. MDF that you buy at the hardware store, and I scaled the outer bottle in Illustrator to be of the same proportions, so that I can then use the printout, the cartridge paper, to just help define where the proportions go, and then obviously the relative size. So that's kind of the tactic here. Yeah, falls apart with. There we go. That's nice. Okay, we're gonna do the bottom one. How's our POV cam looking there? What's the
Currently
percentage?
on 28%.
28%.
Do you want to give it a go?
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it can last us. Let me just get this lacquer thinners here.
Gotta connect this bad boy real quick.
So what? In combo with the spray paint, I don't know if you'll be able to see it here. I use lacquer thinners to break down the spray paint cone. Acetone also works, but lacquer thinners is ideally what you want. Because the spray paint itself is actually acrylic, but like the paint, but the sealing compound is an oil-based. So you want to break that down in order to get your brush clean, but also to get the paint more viscous. And old school tip: if you're looking to clean caps, spray paint caps, acetone is also the formula you want to use. Just make a little acetone bath, like a little jar, and you put your caps inside, give it a good shake. You can leave them in there for a day or two, solid. You can like almost get a brand new cap. I mean, it's not exact, but I mean, if you're on a budget, it's the way to do it. It's definitely the way to do it. Should we try that bad boy? Is it switching on still? Let's see, connected. Yo! Eh? Look at that. That's a big beer. It's a very big beer. It's a very big beer. Oh, looking good. Looking good. Okay. I'm gonna sit on this rather than sitting on the floor. Yeah, really good. Let's try to get one of the POV holder.
So now you guys get a behind the scenes look at how our POV system works as well.
How?
Our POV system.
Yeah. No, they know.
Bag around
They
the
know.
waist.
They know. They see it in the screen. But yeah, literally it's just like a little moon bag. We've got like a little phone that we connect via OBS Ninja. And what's your uncle? We've got a little POV cam. This phone doesn't even have a SIM card in it. Yeah.
So try and focus, I dare you.
Okay, let's bust this out. Need this
Shout
little-
out to Tide Me Over as well.
Yeah, tied me over. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, you can see I just spray there in a little doppy. Okay, passion, liberation, independence. That's what we're writing here, guys. You know what, I think I'm gonna have to sit on the floor for this first little bit. You guys are just gonna have to tell me what you think of this POV cam, if it's working out nice. How's this looking for POV? Still alright? Okay, let's give it a go.
Okay, it needs to angle a bit up.
Needs to angle a bit up.
Possible.
hold on. How about if I did it like this? Let's just also put the brightness down here on this number.
And then we'll probably have to go a bit more to the right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
So when I'm doing this type work, I try and keep my strokes to one stroke per light line, just to also minimize on the time, but also to maximize on the neatness, so that I don't have to come and do any cutback. Because once again, that is not only time consuming, but also reflective in the marks that are left behind. So I try and minimize that as much as possible. Here. Nash.
I don't know if there's any skateboarders out there watching, but Lizard King's favorite word.
Lizard King, is he a skater?
Yeah, Deathwish.
Okay.
Well, not Deathwish anymore, but he was like a staple for Deathwish.
Word.
His favorite word was always passion, and then Neen Williams would always say essential.
S's are some of the tougher letters. You said you went for a skate last night?
For a nice casual skate last night. It was freezing cold.
Yeah.
The only problem with skating in the cold is you start getting warm,
Yeah,
and then you take off layers, and then the second you start freezing again.
yeah, agreed.
Shooter's asking whatever happened to Session Mag?
Session Mag's still around.
Yeah, it's still around. They just moved online. I think printing every month became quite costly.
Yeah, that kind of shit eats into
So if you're ever interested, just check out sessionmag.co.za or Session Skate Mag, because it's mostly videos that they'll post there or like reshare or whatever. I don't know if they still do articles.
Yeah, and they must do the online videos. They must have that. They have quite a good YouTube channel
Yeah, they do.
where they have lots of videos that they produce regularly of local skaters and like skating in different cities around the country. So
And also Blunt Magazine's made a comeback.
yeah, Blunt Magazine's back
Also online though, but
Shout out Miles. Shout out Blunt Magazine. Thanks
shout out Nicotine Wizard. I can't remember her real name, but she writes really cool articles as well.
Yeah, nice to have those classic publications. Yo, I mean, I remember Blunt Magazine when I was a kid, and I remember like seeing graffiti in there and being like, wow, I could not even imagine anything more wild. Like, even just skate graphics, like, yo, that was so inspirational for me as a young person. Like, seeing that stuff and just being like, what the fuck? Like, I never knew anybody could make this kind of shit. Like,
I can't remember when the last session was printed actually. I think it was like 2 years ago. Also, he says here, okay, sick. I used to live for the physical mags. I'll check it out for show.
yeah,
And
also
I
me,
saw
yeah.
Blunt is back. That's fire.
Yeah, I also used to love the magazines. Like, if I couldn't buy it, I'd just stand in the shop and read it cover to cover and then duck. But if I could collect it, I would.
Session DVDs. Yeah, session DVDs were rad. I also
Dude,
really missed the
dude.
AV videos.
Who?
AV skateboarding?
Oh, yes,
I
yes,
missed
yes,
those
sorry.
videos.
I didn't hear that. Yeah, agreed.
I'm trying to read this comment from Mario, but it's not coming up. Sorry, Mario, we'll be with you in a sec.
Yeah, we'll read it, no problems. Yeah, Kevin used to do quite a few of those videos, the DVDs of the session magazines and stuff.
I think like the highlight of my online presence for the last while is we played a festival called That 70s Fest and got a small little write-up in Blunt magazine, and that's fueling my fire.
To play more shows. Passion. Sensual. Here we go, that's passion, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. They write it. Passion. Next word we said was liberation. L-I-B-E-R.
Here, collecting all those stickers from Blunt. Oh,
Dude!
I think I still have a shitload of stickers.
Yeah, I've also still got, with the issues that used to have the sticker pages in it.
Dude,
Fuck,
those are the best.
I love that, dude, for real. Even just stickers from skating, like that time, it was like just, you would cover to sticker so much more, like just the opportunity, even if you had like a 15 Rand or a 10 Rand to buy a sticker.
I think I
It
still
was a
have
big layout, but it was like, bruh,
Yep.
so worth it, because it was just such fucking cool imagery that you were not getting anywhere else.
I still have this one giant Dark Star sticker.
Oh
that
yeah?
I'm holding on for something cool. I don't even like Dark Star that much.
No, but yeah, I
the
hear you.
sticker's rad.
Yeah. I also I have like I don't want to say I have commitment issues, but like, just I sometimes struggle to find places to put stickers, and I like just end up keeping them. Like I've got like a whole bag just of stickers that I've collected over the years that I don't have the art to stick somewhere, because I think they're so cool, but I also don't really want to, you know what I'm saying, just
Waste them.
yeah,
random
exactly,
thing.
for the sake of just putting them up. So now I've got, like I say, like a whole little shopping, or like one of those carry bags, just filled with like stickers and like cool like pamphlets and stuff that I've also collected over the years.
Slappy also makes really cool stickers.
Slappy does make cool stuff.
Kept
Shout out Slappy,
trying
really
to
fucking
keep
great
consistent
work.
with those.
Really cool.
But I think like sticker-wise, prized possession is like a crooked sticker.
Yeah.
The skate company.
Is that
They're
yours?
not even that rare. It's just looks so cool. I want to use it for something
Yeah.
special.
Yeah, one day when I get my forever fridge, then I'll put my stickers on my forever fridge.
Shooter says, I remember Dark Star selling the worst completes, and they were always super expensive.
I
too.
know, right?
That's so accurate.
Yeah, it's so accurate.
You know you can buy those at Sportsman's Warehouse now.
Yeah, I'm sure they own. I mean, I don't know what the deal was. I think didn't they buy parts of Boogaloo and stuff like that when they went out of business?
So, if I remember correctly, Boogaloo sold to Vans,
Okay.
and then Vans like kind of, well, Boogaloo's was dying anyway, and they
Yeah,
kind of
those dudes also fucked that up from whatever.
They did, yeah. Well, at least in Pretoria, I know like if you went to go buy a board at Boogaloo's in like the end days, no one really knew what skateboarding
Dude,
was.
no, exactly. They legit just put any person in there. But I think that whole business as a whole was just poorly run. It was just too much too soon for those guys.
It was pretty rad at the end though, because they had this like 50% off special on everything,
Oh wow.
so you could get loads of shoes for a decent price.
Well, that's fine, I suppose. And as your eyes close and your world
But still, rest in peace, because I mean,
Yeah, no,
They did a lot.
they did a lot. They did a lot. I mean, if it wasn't for Boogaloo's, I don't think
thing might
half
be,
the people would be as exposed to
Oh,
some of the shit.
definitely.
Liver or a.
The biggest gripe for me actually is like, for
Oi.
example,
Yeah.
it's all good, luckily.
Yeah.
Stone Ridge, I think it is.
Stone Ridge Mall.
Yeah, they have, what is it,
Greenstone.
Greenstone.
They're in Edenvale.
Yeah, that whole skate park is still there, but they don't allow anyone to use
Yeah,
it
no one can skate it. Yeah. It's a little fuck up.
because of Boogaloo's closing down. And I think that's so stupid. Why can't they let us like sign an indemnity for it?
Yeah, look, it's obviously the mall management that's like, yo, you know, we don't really want to fuck with this. But I mean, in my mind, if I was the mall management, it doesn't change the fact that I've got to pay rates and taxes on that property anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'd make it
some
something
cash.
functional. I.e. like function as in what it was intended for. But yeah, maybe there's other politics going on there that, you know, we as the members of the public don't know about. But yeah, I agree, man.
It's wasted space.
Yeah, and especially skating space, you know what I'm saying? Like young people who want to skate and have time on their hands to skate, like let them skate now, you know? Liberation. Yeah, I think this is looking nice and clean. This camera, this little POV might die sometime soon, but if it does, we'll take a small break
Charge
and
it
just
up
put
a
it
bit.
on charge. Yeah, exactly. Tion, Shin. That's how we spell it, guys. Just as a little reminder to self. I like to do the O's in two halves, especially if I'm trying to keep my line thickness consistent throughout the shape of the letter. So first do one half, and then I use that as a guide for my second half.
Shooter says, dope curio at that park. It's fading now. I think it was a Nokia thing.
Oh yeah? Yeah. Shout out Curio.
Was that on the really tall wall? Like the really steep wall, I think.
I'm gonna see him tomorrow. Go and say how's it. Before I duck. Yeah, shout out Curio. Vals. I still try and get him to paint whenever I can, when we've got time. Pay him a visit and we paint something. But yeah, I would say he was definitely like my favorite style writer. Dude had such a raw energy to his pieces.
Is it possible to move the POV cam?
Okay, sorry.
Or to the right? Possible. Yeah.
Okay,
Perfect.
it's better.
It's
Liberation.
better.
Okay, let's do our N, and then I'm going to top up on my paint here. Come on, don't stick to my brown.
Shooter says there's a few little pieces he did there, but sick though.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't been there for many years. I think I was only even there once in total at that Greenstone Park. I hear that Westeen's pretty sick these days. I definitely want to go and skate that. I hear that a lot of dudes have been putting in work as far as making little DIY obstacles and stuff is concerned, and just, you know, taking the park and making it their own, which I always think is super important for parks in general, you know, because that's what gets dudes skating them. Like a lot of the times, the people who design these parks and build the parks and fund the parks aren't so closely in tune with what dudes would actually want at a park, you know.
The best example of that is Empire Road,
Yeah, the Empire Road Park. Fuck.
where like the skaters had to rebuild the thing pretty much. Well, not the quarter pipe, but like
Yeah.
literally removed the rails and put them in a better spot. Shooter says, man, respect to the guy music-wise and graph. Scary dude.
Oh yeah, no, dude, fucking dude rips it on the mic. I'm also trying to convince him to go back in that direction, but let's check it out. Scary, yes. No, shame, Dave's a good dude. He's a good dude. But
Is
yeah.
Westin open for graph as well?
Westin's open, yeah, dude's
Because I
paint
see
there.
a lot of graph there.
Dude's paint there. I mean, I wouldn't say. I mean, it's like spots in Joburg. How can I say? I think guys just commandeer the spaces, like, you know, as in like paint something simple there, and as nothing really happens with that, so more dudes come and paint more things, and when those become saturated, then dudes paint more complex things, and you know, once again, if nobody does anything in the interim, then it does become a spot where people just paint. So I think it's definitely at that space now. But yeah, I'd love to go spend a little afternoon there. It's been a minute. Liberation, independence. INDEP.
This is a very relaxing song.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. Was that NJ?
Yeah.
Oh, it makes cool stuff. Yeah, especially when I'm doing like fonts and stuff. It's nice just to have like music that just flows and, you know, not too wild. Allows me to focus.
Best kind of painting music is Tool.
Yeah.
Super complex, never finding the rhythm.
What's the drummer's name again?
It's Danny Carey.
Yeah, that guy's
Dude
such
is
a beast. Fucking beast.
Although I'm not throwing any shade, I really love what he does and everything, but I don't see the point in following suit.
Nah. I mean, dude, like, what he does is weird.
It's ridiculously crazy good.
Yeah. What he does is weird.
I find these days it's more fun to stick into the normal rhythms, because there's nothing worse than when you see people trying to understand, or not understand, but like I've seen some bands play like crazy time signatures and stuff, and then the crowd is like trying to follow.
Yeah, trying to move with it, and then
it's
it's just like,
so
oh,
weird.
what is this? Oh, I don't know what's coming next, and like, fuck. Yeah, I suppose you as a band are like, why is nobody dancing? Like, why aren't people out on the floor? Like, in there. Okay, so now we got P. P is on its own. The pen. P-E-N. shot, bruh. Yeah, I must say I really like this chisel block lettering when you get into it. It's really can flow so nice, you know. If you got a good brush on your side and the right viscosity of your paint, really just flow with it, you know.
Is it possible to move the camera a bit to the right?
Like that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Always appreciate your insights. You know, I can't see the cams. Like now, I can see it a little bit because I've got the screen in front of me, but I'm actually trying to focus on what's in front of me with my eyes. Yeah, exactly. So now we need D, E, N, C, E, guys. And then that's it for our fonts, yeah? If it goes off the side of this bottle, that's fine, because the bottle is round. And you know, it is expected that the font might rod off a little bit. Maybe I could have started that up a little bit there, but fine, it's no tragedy. Like I said, this is more just to kind of complete the look of the bottle anyway, because once I've got the font out, I'm just going to come tape these edges, and just come with a bit of chrome on top, just like a just to make it like kind of
glisten. Yeah,
fade also in with the shape. And once I've got that down, then I'm going to come and do these final highlights just slightly on the side to kind of finish off the roundness of our bottle shape.
Winning at the game of life, a dark moon illuminates. I look into the mutant's eyes. By the ways, I spit more tidal waves and rip more leaves when I'm smoking green. So peace and beats, living cathedrals. The weak points are findable. I reach for surprises in my newborn mind. The times are fine. The times are fine. But blind heroes in a group control the youthful scribe. Post the picture, type of text. Everybody wants the next level. I can make your elevators crash. Make a part of bones chill with your favorite beats. The big piece of chicken takes some grinding on the Brooklyn streets. Don't repeat this if you don't believe it eagerly. A fucker free
E-N-C-E.
Lions in they snake pits. Live all your fake shit. I'm rapping cause I know shit. I rap is what I want, bitch. Flying through the stars, making paper with the gods. We could take it for a spin. I could pay for all your dildos. Arrows got some ill flows. Rap about some shit though. Wait until we're rich, yo.
Always love the sound of the hawk there.
The hawk swoops again, drum bang, leads me to the quasar. Look though, today could be your day, God. Take it like it comes, make them worship you for fun, little brother, but they call you the one. Shake spears and hope to shake fears. I shape shift in ways to make your brains plain split. Invite him in your home, vampire. Better hope that his bad fangs, wings flap tired.
Okay, C and E, and that's it, guys.
Post the picture, type of text. Everybody wants the next level. I can make your elevators crash. Make a part of bones chill with your favorite beats. The big piece of chicken takes some
Independence. Nice, guys. Let's give this a little second coaty here. Sick. Passion, liberation, independence. Not really anything there. Okay. No, this is cool. This is cool. Alright. I think our next step, like I say, is to actually tape these little letter sides up here and then just come with a little and then we do the highlights and then this bottle's done. It just needs to set nicely before we seal it. So I think let's take a little 5 minutes. We'll be back and then we're going to smash this out the park. Okay. And yeah, we'll check out what it looks like. So if you got some coffee, go and get it. I'm going to do the same. See you back here in 5 minutes.
Shooter says clean.
Shot, bruh. Big up. Yeah, I think it's looking nice. Looking good. Looking good. Alright, we'll see you in 5, y'all. Peace out. What up? We're back. Thanks everybody.
So we have joke of the day.
Tell us about
Heavy contender right here from Shooter. He says, "What do you never say to a policeman?" "Sure, let me grab my license. Can you hold my beer?"
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
That's a good contender for joke of the day, I agree. Okay, let's do it like this. Like I said, this is just to try and push our thing back a little. See, like that, just make it look a little bit more natural. And let's do the same on top. And then we can also give our little bottle cap a second coat with our roller paint. And then also just a little highlight or two. But yeah, I'm very stoked with this. I think this has come out super slick. We only started this yesterday.
This artwork.
Yeah, we painted this. We painted the other side of it white yesterday.
Yeah.
We cut the shape out the day before, late in the afternoon. So I think this has come together very nice for the time we've spent on it, you know. In total yesterday it was about 12 hours of painting, 14 hours of painting, I'd say. As I said this now, what you're doing. How does this look from the top cam, by the way? Is it still doing the jump
No,
focus?
it's got focus.
It's got focus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because I'm on the ladder. I think the depth of field thing is right.
Because it is like 2 meters from where you are.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what we can put here that might give it the same kind of effect, you know what I'm saying? But then, once again, it's going to be focused on that object, not necessarily...
Well, everything is
Where
kind of
we
in
would fall.
focus when it catches focus.
Everything's in focus. And maybe that is a better thing then, to see if we can maybe put
Like get something to distract it.
like a floater here, yeah. Just so that it's got, you know, it can decide on a depth of field. We've been struggling with this top view cam just to get the focus consistent. I'm sure you guys have seen it in the streams.
Because like even now it's lost again.
Is it lost again?
Because you're more on the right of it.
Are we in?
Yeah, now we're in.
Let's see. How's that?
Very finicky.
Seems like it. That's nice. That's solid. That's what we like, guys. Solid. Okay. Here's our next move. Take that off. Just as like a little so that when I come and do this little highlight on top of this, let's see if we can just make her too light meat there, you know. This tide me over. Yeah, love this
I think
track.
this is even tied cool. No wait, no, this is tied me over.
Yeah, I love this track. But we just want a little dusting. So I need to be very careful with it. I wish I actually had some magic white, but maybe not. That's... There we go. Let's just be ever so slightly.
Turn it on, tune in, drop out, forget where you going. If seeing is believing, then there's no way to tell. Without showing, there's no knowing how it all ends well. Fall into the body that holds you. Fall into the body that holds you. Hold a light to truth and you'll see right through. Fall into the body that holds you. You're down to earth with your head in the clouds.
so
I'm
good.
listening, you stand out in the crowd. I hear you whispering as the world gets larger on my mind, but you pass me by.
Eh?
Won't you realize you're better if you
A
let
bit consistent, right? You see it in the back cam,
Yeah,
the little highlights over the label.
yeah.
Good. Yeah, let's do it on the top. And then I think that's it, guys. I just want to touch up, like there, that black line, slightly thicker than what it should be.
If seeing is believing, then there's no way to tell. Without showing, there's no knowing how it all ends well. Fall into the body that holds you. Fall into the body that holds you. Hold the light to truth and you'll see right.
Put it back for a slight angle.
Body that holds you. You're down to earth with your head in the clouds. I'm assuming stand out in the crowd. I hear whispering as the world gets larger on my mind, but you pass me by. Won't you realize you're better if you let it go?
1, 2.
In heart and soul, when moments are open, from closure comes exposure in the way that you know is gonna shape you. When you feel your body bending, ascending to the height
What you need.
We've got a Squeaky V coming in.
Squeezy B,
Squeaky V.
Squeaky B, what up?
Squeaky V.
Nice for
With
joining
the
us.
2 flame boys.
Shot, thanks, bruh. Yeah, it's like a Fokkerflager cutout. It's for the Capital Craft Beer Fest, which is happening at the Pretoria Botanical Gardens on the 18th of this month. So yeah, if you're in Pretoria, go and check that out. I think it's going to be quite a jaw. And this thing's going to be here, and I'd love it if I can get some good photos with it, because that'll be slick. It'll be super slick. But yeah, shout out to you for joining us. Thanks, man. Big up. You've brought us towards the end of our stream today. Quite a short one, because I'm just doing this artwork here. But yeah, you can always check out all the other ones that are on the Twitch and the YouTube channel. Those previous episodes are also there. You can check out on YouTube too. Nice. That's nice, guys. Some highlights on this this bottle cap?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I quite like the flatness of it, but
The flatness of the bottle cap
yeah, and obviously, like for now, you don't really notice it because of
against the hair, yeah.
it's against the hair, but you know the shape of it is quite nice.
It is nice.
Oh, it's gonna be cool, flatter.
Well, let's see if someone gets back to us. Otherwise,
Yeah.
leave it.
Otherwise, we're in. Highlight. Whoa. How's that, guys? I think that's pretty cool. I think that is pretty cool. Take a look at it in relation to our reference. I think that looks pretty cool. Could be another little highlight there, but I actually don't want to overplay it. I think this already looks wow. Thought about maybe some black in this purple, or like white lines, just like with the brush, like just like maybe one very thin sliver on the corner here and one hard one just over here, just to kind of like. But yeah, no. Otherwise, I'm stoked to this. I think this looks flippin' rad. Yeah. No, this has been cool, guys. This has been cool. I think this is where we're going to call our stream, purely because of my next step to make this bad boy complete is to actually
Add the
cut
support.
and put the frame together, which is like sits on the floor, and then it's got arms that come out on the back of it that actually hold it up. So, yeah. No, I think this is cool. I think
Put
this
your
is
face
really
through it
cool.
quick.
Woo! What up?
And that's the plan.
Yeah. No, this has been rad. Thanks, everybody. Much
Swing
love
by
to you.
Capital Craft Beer Fest if you're going and take
Yeah,
a photo
yeah.
with it.
Brendan will be there, but I won't. Like I say, I'm leaving on Sunday evening, and I won't be around for another 3 weeks. So unfortunately, the next time we're going to see one another in stream is like, I think the 12th or the 13th of July.
Yeah.
Yeah, around about then. So yeah, stay tuned to my social media pages, particularly the Instagram and the Facebook and the Twitter. That's really where I'm going to be posting about the things I'm going to be getting up to over the next couple of weeks. This is quite a, how can I say it? A momentous next little period as far as the animations for our live streams is concerned. So if you're interested in those works, please be sure to check out those social media channels, because that's really where I'm going to be talking about those works and showcasing a lot of them. And like I say, a lot of you guys who are regular viewers, you've been a part of a lot of those works, so I'd love for you to see them. So yeah, we'll chat then. Much love. Thank you so much.
And Shooter definitely had a joke of the day.
So yeah, big up Shooter. Big up always. Thank you very much.
Thanks for
We
everyone.
love the
joining.
jokes. We love your contributions for real. Yeah, we'll see you guys soon. Stay tuned.
He also
Much
says,
love.
peace gents, the bottle looks crazy.
Shot, big up. Thanks for joining us, guys. Yeah, lekker to have you all with us. Peace. See you in the interwebs.